Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. AUD trades sideways as broader ranges narrow. http ntvforex.com news ID 9-0 EC 7/15/2021 55:41 am. AUD Australian dollar. The Australian dollar crept higher through trade on Tuesday, supported by underlying USD weakness and a small uptick across risk assets. Trade was choppy and moves relatively modest as ranges across currency markets narrowed. The AUD has struggled to break outside a 70-point range, bouncing between 0.6930 and 0.70 US cents through the last 2 weeks as the ebb and flow of risk demand controls broader moves. Markets largely ignored the uptick in new coronavirus infections in Victoria and New South Wales, confident strict proactive measures will contain the spread through the short-term direction continues to derive from markets' demand for risk. Fluctuations in risk aversion are creating sustained volatility across financial markets, albeit in narrowing ranges. The AUD continues to find support in a positive risk correlation, propped up by unprecedented levels of fiscal and monetary policy stimulus. We expect the AUD will remain range-bound through much of Q3, bouncing between 0.68 and 0.70 with a shift in the current risk profile the biggest threat to that position. Setting aside COVID-19 headlines, attentions this week turn to the EU summit as leaders meet to flesh out the specifics of the EU's recovery fund. If a compromise can be agreed this week and the final plan mirrors the proposal put forth by the EU Commission, we can expect a renewed euro upturn and subsequent USD sell-off, with AUD euro crosses perhaps testing a break back below 0.6050 and 0.60 key movers. The US dollar drifted lower through trade on Tuesday as inflation expectations increased. US CPI data showed prices in June jumped over 0.5%, largely driven by a near 13% increase in petrol prices, raising concerns the record levels of fiscal stimulus are going to drive living costs higher at a time the Federal Reserve cannot increase interest rates, potentially derailing any consumer-led recovery. The euro upturn continued Tuesday, pushing through 1.14 as investors eye this week's EU summit and potential rescue package. The promise of a €750 billion recovery fund has helped drive the combined unit higher as markets begin pricing in a swift EU recovery. As the US continues to battle the COVID-19 outbreak, expectations Eurozone will be better placed to bounce out of the pandemic are increasing, opening the door to extended euro gains through the medium-term expected ranges. AUD 0.6880 US dollars 0.7000 Australian dollars euro 0.6050 0.6190 pounds sterling AUD 1.7820 1.8130 Australian dollars NZD 1.058 1.0720 Australian dollars CAD 0.9430 0.9520. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.